Rangers triumph on Tuesday doesn't mean a guarantee of a place in the following SPL game, as witness the selection today. After two immense and important goals, Lee McCulloch and Daniel Cousin can only make the bench today. Chris Boyd and Charlie Adam take their places. Stephen Whittaker gets another start, and Brahim Hemdani, outstanding in Lyon, retains his place for his first start in the SPL since August the 4th. Hibs come round proudly to Ibrox as the only undefeated side in the league. Only one change in their starting lineup: Michel-Antoine Courier, who came on as a sub last week and scored, is on from the start in place of Philippe Moret, the Portuguese forward who's on the bench. Other than that, they're unchanged. And there's Donaldson, the man who scored last week, Clayton Donaldson, very interesting player. He made his reputation, of course, down south with Hull and York. Scored 24 goals in 45 games for York. And Hemdani, he's been used very sparingly, of course, and I think intelligently by Walter Smith in the European matches. But I think his appointment or his selection today is almost like saying, thanks very much, we're going to let the Ibrox support see you in the flesh. Well, settling in there to watch the start of this game, and the referee today is Kenny Clark. There he is. Off Rangers on a day that reminds many of us of these great occasions in the past between these two very important clubs, when they used to joust for titles and so on. The winner of this game today will go to the top of the league, and it's a long, long time since the Rangers Hibs games meant that to anybody. As Ferguson tries the overhead kick. Good run forward there by Barry Ferguson, giving a signal of intent as to how they'll play today, with the team captain making that first initial run. Well, as I was saying, marvellous, marvellous games in the past between these two clubs. In recent years, of course, Hibs have never really been in it in the league. They certainly are now. Papac, who put in a very steady performance for Rangers the other night. Well, all the players did. Nicely touched around the side by Kevin McCann. That's a very good-looking ball, and I think a goal kick. Stephen Fletcher coming in on the blind side, almost got a touch there. Good play by McCann here. Neatly swerved ball, and that was a very difficult one to take. And I think Fletcher may have been complaining there was a little push. Charlie Adam, as I said, taking Lee McCullough's place. Pushed back by Clayton Donaldson, very speedy player, and Hibs have been playing some very attractive football again. Only shock for them was being knocked out of the CIS Cup by Motherwell, who played brilliantly on the night. Goes free, that's a decent ball. Gotta watch that ball played down as Courier picked it up. Ferguson, Alquela. Appeals for hands, and I think the official on the far side saw that. The referee was blinded to it, but up went the flag very quickly. Here is Fly. Oh yeah, almost punched it. That's meant for Charlie Adam to touch it in. There's Boyd trying to go in the goalkeeper. Bravely out for that. A man who was criticised for some of the goals he's led in this season. But he read that situation very quickly. Here's Hemdani. A couple of very significant players for Rangers today, used to wear the green and white. The Hibs supporters are letting them know it every time they touch the ball. There's Boyd that just slipped away from him. Good ball opening there by Papat. Picked up here by Chisholm. Very much a youngster in the side. Murphy. Been around for a while, Murphy, but still only 23. Nice little touch on Charlie Adam, winning the ball in the air significantly for Rangers. These high diagonal balls played towards him. Back there again by Chisholm. That should be Quella's ball. Picked up neatly there by Brian Kerr, who's had a wonderful season for Hibs. Steadying influence of the side, very experienced. Remember, Hibs still a very young team. Donaldson inside now, Kerr. Bouzlin. Good possession football by Hibs under pressure. Jones. Trying to get some length into that. Once again, Hibs picking up in midfield. Significant feature of first half performances. Clever play there by McCann. Now Kerr. Good run round the side and offside. Good play by Hibs. That's very, very typical one-touch football. Came from the right-hand side there. Ooh, that was very close. Rangers living right on the edge that time. Here's Kerr again. Thompson after him. The more Hibs play like that, keeping the ball, keeping the composure, the more frustrated Rangers may come. Or bad inside ball there by Bouzlin. Here's Whittaker. Back to Quella. Well, Boyd does well to get the touch, but there's nobody in support. Wasted effort. Well, there we are. The Sailors goalkeeper's eccentric. He just got away with that. Jones. Hogg. Right to Donaldson. Clearly a lot of pace. Donaldson, he gets a free kick. Yeah, he rather bamboozled the Rangers defender, Papat. That's a free kick. Murphy to take. Neatly played in. Still not fully cleared. Chris Boyd is back. Up to Hutton. Once again, the ball given away, though. Rangers not playing constructively from the back. That's a very good run. That's another free kick. Murphy this time trying to weave his way through. And Hibs are playing well. They've grabbed the initiative earlier in this game. 7 minutes gone. Free kick. Not such a good one. Somebody bowling behind the thrower, but there was no Rangers player in an advantageous position there. Trying the long one. Hogg. Hamdani. Played that neatly. Hamdani in support again. Put away by Thompson. I don't know who he was intending that for. Now Quella. With a little bit of space. Thompson. Yeah, that was a late tackle, I think, in Barry Ferguson. Free kick. Whittaker had taken up position wide on the right. Boyd. Whittaker coming in for that, did the right thing. It was a very good shot from outside the penalty area. Now Papat has to attack, I think. Charlie Adam. Papat again. And he wins a corner kick, trying to turn inside there. Well, Hibs have seen more of the game in the Rangers have so far, but Rangers making that bust down the left-hand side for the first time in the game, and Papac gets a corner kick out of it. Ball swirling away from goal. Boyd did get the header in. Jones is there. Thompson. That's a free kick straight in there. Kerr unhesitatingly went for the ball. Touched in. Boyd with the header, taken very quickly. Rangers meant business that time. Chris Boyd, desperate to get into the goal-scoring act again. Ball taken down by Fletcher. Played across there by Courier. Neatly inside by Whittaker. Rangers spreading it. Charlie Adam, a little bit slow going for it, recovered well. Here's McCann. One of the many players that Hibs have developed as youngsters, brought through the ranks. Here's David Murphy. That's well tackled though by Whittaker, picked up by Hutton. Away goes. Barry Ferguson is inside. He's going for it still. Boozlin comes across, and that was a good interception by Boozlin. I think partly helped by the fact that Hutton seemed to push that just a little too far in front of him. Well, last time I saw Boozlin, in fact, he was playing in that sweeping role against Rangers. Well, he's come through some testing times, some triumphant times, of course, lifting the CIS Cup, and then the problem with some of the players afterwards. Seems to have put that beyond them, John Collins. Well, Kerr obviously has a cut. Normally the physios can stem these cuts. The referee is telling him to get on with it, and he'll have to go off in any case. I think he's okay though. Well, it's like the old times, as I said right at the start. Wonderful atmosphere inside Ibrox. Hibs with a chance of going to the top of the league, and they know it. Everything hinging on this result. Whittaker got the touch, did he? Courier was after it, but it's a Rangers throw. Thompson. Charlie Adam just picked that up. Imdeni. Whittaker gets it. Rangers content to keep possession. Try to suck Hibs forward. Thompson seeing a lot of the ball in the game so far. Whittaker. Thompson, all very neat, but not much progress. Everybody back in their own half for Hibs. I think Rangers play around here. They're not dangerous here. It's the final ball. Ooh, I'll tell you, that was Hogg missing that. He didn't mean that one. And I think Boyd was a little surprised the Hibs defender didn't get to it. Total misjudgment. Hutton. Several minds Hutton was in there. Game very static at the moment. Back to the keeper. And Quella. Negative, you might say, watching play like this. The essential thing is to try and keep possession, and after all that neat passing at the back, they give it away. Trellier. Here's Papach. Straight to a Hibs player, though. The clearing has not been effective. Bouzlin. Certainly not the most exciting game I've seen between these two teams. Minutes almost gone. Charlie Adam trying to get onto that. Just kept it in. Papach. Now Thompson to Hamdani. That's better play, Whittaker. Seemed to go the wrong way that time. Ferguson picked himself a nice spot there to pick that up. Charlie Adam playing it back again. Where Thompson can't get hold of it. This is a very, very alert Hibs midfield here. Go to Rangers. Hamdani. Space there for Ferguson. Boyd just got the touch. And Papach. Not careful enough with that. Kept seeing a lot of the ball, especially being given it by Rangers coming out of defence. And they might yet exploit this. Here's Kerr. Good interception that time. Now Thompson. Ferguson. Can't really get any forward movement. Hutton gives support though. Whittaker. Hutton. Oh, Hamdani, beautiful little ball inside. He's got to let fly. That's a good save. Best move in the match so far for Rangers. Clever play all round with the captain. Look at this neat little chest pass. And the goalkeeper right behind it. Good effort there. Oh, Boyd shot with it. Here's Hamdani. Whittaker. Almost got that to Boyd. It's well organised in defence. I think we know all about the attributes of Hibs going forward, their attacking flair. It's well enough recognised. They've had problems in defence. There's no question about that. Over the past 2 or 3 seasons, giving away some lamentable goals in comparison to their inventive attacking. Almost put inside there. Ferguson just got away with that. And again, bad ball by Ferguson. Lifts his hand in apology. Here's Muffy. Hibs thinking the way carefully through this game. It's McCann. Rangers getting nothing from this left-hand side, or not all that much. Hutton picks up. Charlie Adam. Oh, that was a very good piece of defending that time by Chris Hogg. Adam very wisely trying to take that first time right into the box, and Boyd, if it had not been intercepted, Boyd would have had that in the back of the net. Long in deep. Thompson can't get to it. Papach might. Well away by the 6'7" Rob Jones, tallest defender in the SPL. Ferguson again. A bit more from Rangers. More ball possession in midfield. Hutton. No chance for Boyd to pick that one up. Goalkeepers have had a very leisurely start to this match. Only one decent shot against Yves Calambay. On towards Boyd. Picks it up well enough again, no support. Thompson. Decent ball to Charlie Adam, who pushed it away. First touch, not good enough. Donaldson. Tremendous pace he has, good interception there. Papach just kept his eye on the ball. And very timely the way he pushed his foot in for that. To Jones. Murphy just got hold of that. It was travelling at a fair rate of knots to him. So I said about him, 6'7", excellent in the air. Hibs will be content to keep it like this. Good interception by Weir. Then it goes to him, Danny. Again, he mops up. He did that so well the other night. The other feature of his play was how well he converted defence into attack from midfield positions. Papach. They're lucky if that ball stays in. It doesn't. They've come off his left foot, side of the foot. Although Thompson had made a very useful run. Rangers very strong on the bench. Amdi Faye, Stephen Naismith, Lee McCulloch, Daniel Kuzman. All of them could come on. Well, when I say all could come on, they could choose any of these players and strengthen the side if necessary. Fletcher handled that. I think he realized that himself. Thompson. Charlie Adam. Queller, one of the outstanding players the other night in Lyon. With a wonderful interception, or disguised interception, if I could put it that way, late on in the game when they allowed the ball to run over the line when the Lyon player thought he might be pushing out at it and conceding a corner. Clash of heads that time. The referee will stop the game. Had to do it with a clash of heads. And a free kick awarded to Rangers. Papach. Clumsy play by Papach that time. Halfway through this first half. No real sign of anybody denting defenses. Here's Hogg. Yeah, neat little ball played in. Quilla gets to it. Hesitation. 3 Rangers players so close to each other that time. Free kick, I think. Well, the referee's waving play on. The linesman certainly indicated that. Better tackle. I think it's going to be a free kick, and certainly Clayton Donaldson mixing it well. No inhibitions about him to challenge the Rangers players. Not out. Too many balls from Rangers defence going to a Hibs player. Ferguson. Hutton with one of his typical charges. Bit unfortunate that time. That's away to Charlie Adam. Now he's got a good left foot on him, but too many defenders in there. A better burst by him. We've seen very little of that thrust and aggression of his, getting it to his left foot. We did here, but again, good defending, good positional sense by Chris Hogg. Yeah, pushed there by Papac, who's having an uncomfortable afternoon. I did praise him for the way he played the other night. Slightly unsettled this afternoon. Fletcher. Free kick, yes. Whittaker going in, realizing as a former mate the danger of this man. Intervention there. Free kick. Buffy. Solid clearance by Quilla. Not a single Rangers player up there though. Barry Ferguson now comes forward. Out to Hogg. Good play by Hogg, but I have to say, very risky. See John Collins down there looking very cool about it, but that's good play by Hibs. Bouzlin. Courier. Boyd all in his own, and there's a shot at goal, and Rangers at the moment looking very flat. Hibs with much more initiative from midfield. That wasn't a good effort, I have to say. But they're getting more of the ball. Well done by Bouzlin, not the best of passes. Goal kick. Nicely swept run there by Chisholm again. Tackled well by Hutton. Whittaker calmly back. Good play by Hutton again. Quilla. Charlie Adam and Boyd, not the right position there. Ferguson. Little buzz that time by Ferguson, and Boyd not effective at all. Just stabbed out at it. fella, taking his time about this. Again, Boyd had run out of position. Gary Ferguson. And Danny. Thompson. Once again up to Boyd. Charlie Adam with his right foot. Well, he did score an exquisite goal against Stuttgart with his right foot, but that was one he guided towards the net. This one he wanted to blast. It's ended up in that area where Amoruso free kicks usually ended up. Weir. Whittaker. Good play by Whittaker, open up. Charlie Adam gets a corner kick out of it. I think Hibs had closed them down very well, although I think Whittaker wanted that ball played back to him. Bit of shoving going on in the box there, and the big goalie comes out and takes that very well. Good ball thrown forward, and I think the award there goes to Rangers. Quickly taken free kick. That's Whittaker trying to chip that forward to Ferguson. Should be a goalkeeper's ball, this. Out to Papat. Thompson. Good ball inside to Boyd. Out to Ferguson. Boyd again. Ferguson at the heart of it. There's a shot there, good play. Charlie Adam trying to get it to his left foot this time. Here's Whittaker. Not sure what kind of ball that was by Thompson. Straight through the tunnel of players. Too many Rangers players going in that time, but the pressure was on Hibs. The referee says no pass back. Murphy again, good interchange. Weir is there, not the best clearance though. There's Papac, and the flag is up for offside. Taking a little bit of the pressure off Rangers with about 14 minutes left of this rather uneventful first half. Was Boyd. Ferguson following up. Good play by the Hibs defence, finding Bouzlin again. Playing very much as Hamdani is for Rangers. A lot of ragged play. He'll come in and sort it out. Throw to Hibs. Another clash there. Donaldson coming in, and referee considering an elbow was used there. As I said, he's really laying himself about very bravely. Tough player, not at all overawed by the occasion, and it's Papac who got the worst of it. Seems to be his ankle, right ankle. Maybe the calf. Not too happy When I look down the bench, Rangers really don't have an experienced defender in there. This is a Papach. I think he's telling the physios. It's certainly very painful, but whether he can carry on or not. Boyd, little touch again. Well, very often he's done that in the game, but nobody beside him. With not much point in playing that way. Care. Well, Hibs have grown in confidence. Haven't done much near the Rangers penalty area, but they have contained Rangers. Had some promising moves. Boyd. Actually been played, I think, to Ferguson, who was there. Papach is now back in the field. Well, that was very late by Charlie Adam. He'll be lucky not to get a caution for this, and he is lucky. There. There's Kerr. Kerr comes up in support. Dobson takes that away, though, forces the throw-in. I did expect some fireworks today, especially the way Hibs can play attacking football and Rangers on the counter-attack, but simply hasn't been that. So many missed passings, so much untidiness. Charlie Adam, first touch almost let him down. Thompson. Charlie Adam trying to get it to that left-hand side of his. There's a neat little flick through. Rob Jones read that very well indeed. Feller at the back. Feller been very steady. By Murphy, just got rid of that. Nothing has played well for Rangers today. Queller again. Here's Ferguson. Boyd plays it the wrong way. Hamdani. That's it. Charlie Adam doesn't get hold of it properly. Yes, he's annoyed. That was on his stronger side. Played back there. I just don't think the final ball played in towards Boyd and the way he copes with it is sharp enough all the same. I think they could have got much more out of that move than that. Ferguson. Covered a lot of ground in this game, but not all that effectively. No free kick. Boyd is agreed, but I thought Rob Jones played the ball straight into it. Queller. And Danny can't get to it. That was risky by Hogg. I think he realized that to himself. Hibs, I think, will be much more satisfied with about 7 minutes of this first half remaining. Much more satisfied than Rangers at this stage. They've only brought out one save to the Hibs goalkeeper. Ferguson. Yes, he gets a free kick out of that. He was being fooled. Trying to find Charlie Adam. Not effective, though. Well, you can hear the Hibs supporters in the background. Still undefeated. Watched a compact, organised performance without really endangering that Rangers goal, but on the other hand, Rangers simply have run out of ideas in midfield playing against them. Fletcher should pick this up. Now he settles for the throw-in. Long and deep, we're against it, but not cleared properly. Well, that's a bad ball. John Collins away to my left-hand side there. Growls his disappointment. Patch. Barry Ferguson backing in that time. Bouzlin. Weir. Adam. Again, Jones gets there first, and again he's played extremely well. Mdani. That's a bit of ball now, Whittaker. Ferguson's got to let fly, and it's a poor shot. Well, twice he's come up, and twice has gone to that left-hand side for a left-footed shot. The first one was infinitely better than that. On to Mdani. Rangers looking a little bit stodgy in midfield. Thompson. Hutton kept that in though. Murphy. Thompson. Now Whittaker. Boyd. On to Barry Ferguson, the goalkeeper does very well. Good run forward that time by Ferguson. They had reverse roles. Boyd lying deeper, pushing that to the right side of the defender. That was a correct move there. Just didn't quite come off. Here's Whittaker. Thompson. Back to McCann. Kerr, linchpin of the Hibs midfields. Now, Chisholm. Fletcher. Fletcher, good run forward, well picked up this time though. David Weir read the danger. Where's he going to put it? That's a better ball. Ferguson can't quite get there. Rangers supporters wanting more effort from the side. Not looking at all sharp. Here's Charlie Adam. And he stumbles and uses his hand to try and get that. All got a bit unnecessarily angry out of absolutely nothing. There was a rugby ball going on that time. Okay, and again, Donaldson's up there using his height and his weight quite legitimately. And he's proving to be very awkward for this Rangers defence. Boyd can't get the ball in the air again. Beautiful play by Bouzela. This time picked up by Antoine. Now McCann. He'll send it in right away, and at least it's a header and goal. Alan McGregor has been quite idle this afternoon. Jones there again. Boyd fouls, and I think Rangers will have to change their ideas about putting the ball up to Boyd like that. He's simply not getting anything in the air of any value. Thompson. Again having to turn to his left-hand side. Well, John Collins must be very satisfied. I'm sure you could say of his performances. Boyd gives the ball away again. 2 minutes of his stoppage time, by the way. Hasn't done much to cause any danger to that Rangers defence, but they've never really looked under threat themselves. And I think that's important for the first half at Ibrox. Kerr. Donaldson can't get there. Quella picks it up. No problem there. Hogg. Here's Chisholm. Now Murphy. That's a very good ball by Murphy. Thompson not running for it. Chisholm again. Quella to it. Neat touch there by Byron Ferguson, and once again stumbling forward there. Charlie Adam, first touch let him down. Whittaker on the outside. Can he get that ball over? He does. It's a decent one, and a goalkeeper does. Adam now with it, and he puts it away. Not the best afternoon for him. Nice little chip across there by Whittaker, very inviting. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, put it away in that far corner. It came to him very quickly. There were one or two players who wanted the ball played inside as well. And there goes the half-time whistle for what has been, I think, very disappointing first 45 minutes. You have to say that Hibs have set the game plan well to defend, to frustrate. They've had a lot of possession without getting any clear-cut chances. Rangers at the other end, a couple of efforts that might have paid off for them. More than that has been centred in midfield. And I have to say again, a very typical first-half performance by Rangers. Now, can they make the second half difficult? Because normally that's when they really come alive. Half-time score, Rangers 0, Hibs 0.
Rangers community courses are a must for all aspiring footballers in the Glasgow area. The centres are for kids of all abilities who want to have fun, make new friends and develop their football skills. Advanced centres are for young players ready to make the next step up. Players who demonstrate potential will be invited into the Elite Football Centre. Call 0870 600 1972 or visit rangers.co.uk.
Since when did footy on the telly allow you here? Since our beautiful game came to Setanta Sports, that's when. Access all areas with conference football from the Blue Square Premier. Cambridge, Rushden and Diamonds. Tonight 7:30, Setanta Sports 1.
Oh, what have we got here? We've got to tidy you up, digitally speaking. So here's what you do. You call Virgin Media on this subtly placed number, and they give you digital TV, broadband, and home phone together in one neat little bundle, all for only £30 a month. That's better.
To get all three services for a tidy £30 a month, call Virgin Media now on 0800 052 6060.
Imagine a Scotland without score. Men would have nothing to talk about. With no football to discuss, men are forced to talk to women. Thankfully, this frightening vision can never become a reality. Not while Score is free, inside the Scottish News of the World every Sunday. Your favourite football pullout with all the action, covering every club, every game, every goal. Thank heavens for Score.
Rangers Lotto are proud sponsors of the Rangers Youth Programme and are looking to recruit new agents. You get great benefits including 12.5% commission, discounted season tickets and £1,000 bonus if you sell the winning tickets. Each week Lotto agents and their clients can win up to £9,000. All profits from Rangers Lotto go towards the Rangers Youth Academy. You can't lose as an official Lotto agent. You earn great money and support our youth teams. Call free on 0808 100 1885.
Only one change. Hibs have decided to bring on Philippe Moret and take off Clayton Donaldson. I think maybe a wise move there because he was getting involved a lot. Perhaps the manager thought he was just simply going to get into more bother. Off he goes anyway. I must say, looking back in that first 45 minutes, it simply lacked adventure. Just over-cautious, careful, studied, and also tactical, but that's for enjoyment by the spectators who might have expected something special today. It's all been an anticlimax so far. I've said that quite a bit at halftime at Ibrox in Rangers games, and then suddenly they've become transformed. This happens so often. It's almost a syndrome they've developed. But we shall see. Hibs have looked impressively well organised. Chisholm sent that out beautifully, and a wasted ball though. Moraes ought to have done better than that. And he comes from this right-hand side. The players inside him, he could have squared it. Johnny Adam. Rangers have done very little down that left-hand side. Any possibilities of anything happening has been on the other side. Tapat, here's Adam, tries to get that through and flipped away by Rob Jones, who's had an excellent game so far. Thompson. Here's Hunt. Looked to be in the mood today, Hunt. That's a beautiful ball on. And Danny. Whittaker drifts it over. Like in a ball, dragged out the goalkeeper. Once again, very good play by Hutton, setting him up very well. Hutton again. Beautiful drive forward by Hutton. He's still going. Free kick in a very interesting position, and they're complaining about it. Fletcher had tracked him all the way back, and he just catches him there, and then coming up there, there's the elbow, the arm going out, push on the hip, and free kick. And I would imagine Charlie Adam is licking his chops about this. Big goalie trying frantically to organize his defensive wall. 3 minutes into the second half. I think Boyd is thinking about this as well. Ball is being shielded by Thompson. There's a breakout from that. It was Chisholm who did it. And Chisholm, I think, is going to end up. There's Boyd with it. Great save. I think it was going to be very difficult to find a gap in that defensive wall, but he did. Straight through. The goalkeeper could only have seen it very late. Moraes has been told, obviously, to run at this Rangers defence. Murphy. Just got away, Hamdani. On it goes towards Charlie Adam. Two Rangers players colliding there. Charlie Adam overtaken there as Boozlin come up. Boozy, as he's affectionately known amongst the Hib support. There's the very animated John Collins. 5 minutes of the second half played. Once again beaten in the air, Boyd. Better play by Adam this time, and he handled it well. Just 2 or 3 times in the game he's found it difficult to keep his feet. I think if nothing much happens for Rangers in the first 20 minutes, substitutions will be made. That's a free kick, yes. Papax was clearly taken on. Seems to be puzzled by that, don't know why. Yeah, Murphy's going to come across and take one of these end swingers with his left foot. It's a very good one. That was a dangerous ball. Fletcher was in for it. McGregor stood his line for this. You can see them, and there's the touch. He beat that Rangers defence. Boyd chasing after that. No chance of getting that. I noticed that Stephen Naismith is doing a bit of warming up. There by Kerr. Looked like a handling not given. Charlie Adam taken out of it. That was late. McCann and Rangers were away there as well. I think they were in a good position, but the referee blew instantly. Free kick. Quella coming up for this. Quella scored a couple of goals in the air for Rangers this season. Not with that one. Not the best free kick. Here's the break. Can he do it with speed? Taken up there by Antoine Courrier. And Hutton just lets him push that ball out. Murphy had made the advance on the left-hand side. Ferguson. And again, good play by Ferguson. Opened that up well. Charlie Adam. Oh, Oh, his control isn't good enough. First touch let him down again. Here's Jones. Real stalwart this afternoon. Good old-fashioned fullback. Good near, like David Weir himself, good stopper. Papach. And Danny should get this. Came back well for it. Hutton asking for it, gets it. Fletcher comes back with them. Fletcher did very well, just stretched out there for a moment. I thought Hutton had skinned him. That's really where most of the action going forward is happening for Rangers, with Hutton when he gets it. That wasn't a good ball by him, Danny. Ferguson. Boyd. Well, he assumed that Charlie Adam was right behind him. He had come in just a trifle too early. Can went in well. Here's Thompson. Rangers again looking flat in midfield. They've reorganized themselves. Charlie Adam tries to get it round, and fouling, free kick. Well, the Hibs haven't been all that troubled by this Rangers attack. I think McCulloch might come on soon with Naismith. Quella. That's too hard, that forward pass there by Chisholm. He's worked hard like all the Hibs players in midfield. David Weir. Well, even Weir can't get that ball away cleanly. Hibs playing it calmly. Good play there by Courier. Here's Kerr. Murray. Oh, Jones. Weller at the back there. I think there was a stumble to start with. The Hibs supporters thought there might have been a free kick out of that. For a moment I thought Quella had misjudged it. Watch this. No, he was bumped off the ball. Nice pass there by Bezlin. Off comes Murphy. That's not going to count. Yeah, I think they're going to make two substitutions, Rangers. They're still warming up, still doing the stretches. McCulloch and Naismith. Ball went out of play. Trying that long H1 to Whittaker, does get a little touch. Free kick, Jones pushing. And it goes to Hamdani. Charlie Adams simply puts it out of play. Well, I can't believe the Rangers management are going to tolerate this any much longer. They've got to make a change of some kind. Straight out Ferguson. Back to the keeper, deals with it well. He was out very quickly. Carpack's not sure where to put this. Here's Adam. Hamdani did that beautifully, Hamdani. A little bit too hard with it, just kept in though. Hutton. Fletcher is with him. Oh, Hutton did very well. Adam saved, corner kick. Better pressure there by Rangers, but a big goalie is proving formidable. We came here with a rather erratic record. Again, great play by Hutton, as I said, one of the better Rangers players today. And this was the final touch here when he got to it. Good goalkeeping. Just touched away. Jones was there again. He's formidable in the air like that. And Rangers pressure beginning to mount. Quella, I think there was a clash. Seems to be a bit dizzy. Well, the Hibs goalie was signalling to the physio. He wants something brought round behind the goal for him. Barry Ferguson to take this. Corner kick. Pressure keeps on, and Rangers, I think, have to sustain this. Gradually hoping to erode this defence. The Rangers player coming after that. Away go Hibs again. This is a counter-attack, could be useful. Moret. He's got speed. Good tackle there by Thompson. But they'll get the corner kick, and Jones will come up for this. And it goes, it's in! Murphy! Hibs are one up. Well, I expected Jones to get it from a ball like that, but it was a full-back who got it, who goes across to delirious supporters. And no more than Hibs deserve for the way they've kept playing the football. Watch this. It's a full-back who creeps in there. The goalkeeper should have got that. Or he should have been covered. Rangers vulnerable there again. So, what changes must Rangers make as John Collins now realises this Hibs team, if they play this way, play coolly and composed, they could get another victory. That's a free kick. Well, no wonder Walter has come down here. There are some players out there simply not functioning. That's it, in a nutshell. And I'm talking about his own players, of course. Well, down has gone Michel-Antoine Courrier. Looks very much like cramp there. He drew up as if he got it in the Achilles heel. It's a go, kick, dragged over there by Fletcher. Well, astonishing what a week can do in football, or a few days can do in football. Rangers on the high after that wonderful performance in Lyon. Now they can hardly string passes together. Well, that's another very good-looking ball if he can hit this first time. He tries it. That was Kuyu brought in. And the natives are getting distinctly restless here in Govan. Now, Hamdani. Adam, ball just going out of very, very tight to the touchline. Charlie Anna hasn't been able to bore in any way. Here's Weir. Back comes Barry Ferguson. Far too hard. Bouzlin comes. Fletcher is after this. Good run by Fletcher. Well, I think that was the only option Fletcher had. He had outstripped everybody else. No other Hibs player beside him there. Boyd, little touch there. And once again, Hibs flood midfield, take that away. Good play by Fletcher. Goalkeeper should get to that. Well, as expected, McCulloch and Naismith about to come on. Thompson. Hamdani. Going away again. Too many passes like that. Away goes Fletcher. Hutton comes up. Intervention, not so much a pass back. Here's Papat. Ferguson. By Hamdani. Thompson trying to find somebody or other. Has to be a 2-yard pass again. Hamdani struggles for it, can't get hold of it. And Rangers midfield play at the moment is so negative. No fluency. Here's Whittaker. Easily brushed away. And this is looking very problematic for Rangers now. Almost halfway through this half, the changes are being made. Barry Ferguson. Now Papat. And Danny. Hutton. Free kick. By far the most aggressive of the Rangers players, and I think Bouzlin's going to be booked. He didn't like the decision, and the referee doesn't like him for the complaints. So, free kick, the booking for Bouzlin, the Frenchman.
Substitution for Rangers, outcomes number 8, Kevin Thompson.
Thompson off, McCullough on. And the fourth official tinkering with this board of his, the referee. Eventually it's Winnicott going off. So the two former Hibs players are off now. Naismith comes on. And Charlie Adam preparing to take this. Swings it round. That's an easy one for the goalkeeper, though. It was not one thing or the other, neither a drive directly at goal or anybody capable of getting in after it. And Hibs looking comfortable. Button again, Ferguson. Naismith has to force it back. Driven towards McCullough. Just keeps it in. Charlie Adam. Naismith. That's another free kick, and Boozlin had better be very careful. Already having been booked. Now, will Adam go for this directly? Fancy Kuzak to come on as well. Certainly having a fast bowler run up to this. And he comes, and as so often happens, a defence can get up there quickly enough. Throw to Hibs. Murphy. That's a good looking ball, but the Rangers goalkeeper out very quickly. McCullough neatly back there by Jones. Good defending. Well, I said right at the start there have always been question marks about Hibs defending, but they haven't put a foot wrong today. Boozler. Free kick. Naismith in from the back this time on Boozler. Jones taking. Picked up by Papach. Way by Ferguson. Free kick. Drives it forward. Naismith won't get there, and Jones. That ball is going to be played on the ground to Naismith. Here's Murphy. Quella fouled, yes, pulled back there. McGregor will try the long one again, but every time they do that, his player tends to get in there. Here's Boyd, he's on his own though. Charlie Adam, go to Rangers. Naismith, goal kick. The referee keeping his eye on time. 17 minutes remaining. That's a free kick. McCulloch late in. Hibs have been largely unruffled in this game. Organised, cool. Really commanding midfield, as witness the two midfield players that Rangers have taken off. Zamama coming on. Charlie Adam can't get hold of it, does eventually, and given away by David Weir again. Well, this, I expected something extra from Rangers in the second half that hasn't materialised.
Substitution for Hibernian offense number 27, and number 7, Madeline Zeman.
Zamama comes on. Great favourite, Zamama. Clever player. Adding a bit of trickery to the penetration they conceivably can have. Out to Papat. It's a bit of ball. Naismith goes in. Feels for the penalty. The shake was off the chest, the referee says. Now, interesting to see that one. In the ball goes. It's put down there. No, that was chest. I think it chest and brushed along the arm, but it was chest initially. Barry Ferguson. Dear, dear. That's all you can say about that. Our Rangers have been brought back to earth here, that's for sure. Jones did that very well. Boyd slowing there, Bruiser out. Here's Fletcher chasing after this. Goalkeeper just getting there. That's the long high one again. McCulloch certainly inside. Here's McCulloch. Now Hutton. Hutton wants one of his runs again. Papach. Too many players going for that. Well, Charlie Adam didn't even look up there. Swept it downfield. Danny can't get to it. There's McCulloch. Zamama going with him. McCulloch is still there. Yes, that'll be a free kick. And the referee very quickly in, and Zamama will be booked for persistence in holding Hutton back. And Rangers are about to bring Kuzan off. Boyd, who's had, quite frankly, a fruitless afternoon. And the scorer of that great goal the other night is coming on. But so little time left for Rangers to salvage this game. Adam with it. Quillen! Well now. David Weir was up for it, but could that have gone directly in? Quella gets the header there. I think Murphy's attention distracted the Rangers player. Quella being fouled. Barry Ferguson. Long high one. Naismith is there. So is Jones now. Great afternoon by Jones. Long and deep. Cousin's there. Papac. That just past Naismith. He didn't really get a solid header to it. More a glancing one. I make it 12 minutes left. Quella, slight misjudgment the way he went for that. Here's Zamama. David Villa. On to McCulloch. Straight to Murphy though. Mores for the shot, and it's not far away. And the misery compounding for Rangers at the moment. They simply cannot find the ideas to unlock this defence. Quite simply, too many players have been failures. Rob Jones against the rather diminutive Naismith. The goalkeeper gets out of that tight situation well. Where? On to Quella. Cousin, better play by Cousin. Referee says no free kick if it done heavily, but he's got to get on with it. Murphy. Cleverly played. Zamama now. Fletcher. Picked up by Hemdani, now McCulloch. Cousin, he should have laid that ball off. Naismith was expecting it. Away goes Zamama. Nice little ball inside. Papac. Now Naismith. Ferguson. Cousin. Free kick. Ferguson annoyed by that, but I think O'Brien is about to come on now. Fletcher goes off. 8 minutes left. We have to take this. Waited outside to McCulloch. He does get the ball in, but well defended by Jones, who I think has been outstanding for Hibs today. Jones again. Adam can't pick it up. Beautiful play, Moraes. And again, bit of tackling by McCulloch, but can he send it forward properly? Oh, that's too hard from Cousin. Seven minutes remaining. I have to say, one or two Rangers supporters beginning to drift out of the stadium. They've watched, to be perfectly frank, a dismal performance by them. Too many players simply not functioning. Hutton did get to it, but it's a throw to Hibs. Easily played out. Buzolin is there. Naismith, stupid tackle at this, or stupid challenge at this juncture. Touchdown again. It's a clever ball that to play it across like that. Rangers defender having to challenge for it. Nobody forward there. Quella. Six minutes remaining. Well, these touches from head into the box simply haven't come off. Here's O'Brien, he's got plenty of pace. Back to Quella. Now Weir. Papach. Easily picked up, full ball by Papach. Well, look at the way Hibs are keeping the ball. Rangers simply can't get it. Away goes O'Brien. Got to get that ball over, and he does, and Weir just gets rid of it. Yes, hands there. Goalkeeper will take this. 4 minutes left. Cousin. Well, I think the characteristic of the day, we know about Hibs' attacking qualities, but today they've defended splendidly. That's been a huge difference in the past here. Markian 2 seasons ago, they beat Rangers 3 times in a season, which in modern times is unprecedented. You could say Hibs are toying with Rangers at the moment. That's about 20 passes have strung together. That's a free kick. Hibs supporters loving this away on the far side. Rangers have come to earth with a gigantic bump. I think they've been found wanting in many departments today. Weir. Gives it away. Typical of Rangers play this afternoon. Quella comes up for that. That'll be a booking, and Chisholm very late. Rangers with a couple of minutes to save this game. So, Hutton to take. And by Jones in again, it's up the line. Good defending. Murphy did the right thing. He stood back, let the others go forward, and I think that might save the day for Hibs. Goalkeeper had committed himself. There was a little touch on, and Murphy, not the tallest man in the Hibs side, contrived to get there. Here's Hutton. David Weir is there, and it's just passed. Goalkeeper did get down to it, but I thought he was lumbering there. There it goes. Corner kick is in. It's not a good one. O'Brien is there. And look at Zamama going. Alan McGregor does well with that clearance. Quella had pushed himself forward. Into the last minute, there will be some stoppage time. Moraes. Adam on to Weir. Here's Naismith. No, more in hope than anything else here. Ferguson miscuing that. Naismith again. Good defending. Hogg was there. As I said, let me emphasize how well Hibs have defended today. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Here's Charlie Adam. Gets a free kick. Chance for Rangers with this. Walter Smith right at the edge of the technical area, watching his man go down there. Now the free kicks so far haven't been at all successful, no guile to them at all, just ramming them against the defensive wall. Crucial moment in the game. Could Rangers save it? Being left to Charlie Adam. Straight against the wall again. Hibs survive as Murphy tries to get forward. Throw to Rangers. Back by McCullough. Bit of weak appeals for a penalty. Hibs going away. Zamama's with it. Still Zamama. Lovely to O'Brien. Bryan, oh, he should have put that in. Moraes is there though. Moraes puts it past. Could have been a second. And time is against Rangers now. I make it just about a minute and a half remaining of stoppage time. Once again, well defended. Here's Hutton. The high ball's in and easily cleared, as it has been all afternoon. High up and under. Jones there again. Quella's there. All the tall men are up there. Jones wins it again. It's been immense in the air. Zamama. And Hibs have seen this through successfully. Moraes trying to make a run on the right-hand side. Zamama cutely holding on to the ball. Quella had come up to try to get hold of it. McCullough trying to get up there. Ferguson can't get hold of it properly. And it's coming towards the end, the goalkeeper. And there it is, Hibs have won. They remain the only undefeated team in the SPL, and deservedly so. Their defence came up trumps, Rob Jones' immense and central defence. I take nothing away from Hibs, but on the other hand, what a dismal performance by this Rangers side. The only goal of the game coming up, and it was a full-back, and as I said, not the tallest man, Murphy, creeping in there. Perhaps all eyes were on the towering figure of Rob Jones, and it deceived this Rangers defence. And so, Rangers are facing the reality that you might get all the kudos for playing in Europe, but the bread and butter stuff is what 50,000 turn up to see at Ibrox, as did today, and have been let down by a poor performance throughout all their ranks. Final score, Rangers 0, Hibs 1.
If you're a young Rangers fan, then the official Young Supporters Club is for you. Members receive an exclusive joining pack, plus 3 newsletters a year, a birthday and a Christmas card, and that's not all. Only official members get picked at random to be matchday mascots and to attend exclusive events like signing sessions and meet the team days. Plus, members get 5% off Rangers products in JJB Rangers stores. And all this for £15 with no additional charges. Don't miss out on the fun.
The pressure's building. Who'll keep their place for next year's PGA Tour? Find out more at the Fries.com Open in association with the Royal Bank of Scotland Group. Starts Thursday at 9 on Setanta Golf.
All right, okay, I can explain this. Let me tell you about my day. I go to put my breakfast tray outside my hotel room door, and the door shuts behind me, which is irritating when all you're wearing is a towel, you know, it's embarrassing. And then I have lunch with this guy named Michael, and of course I remember his name is Lawrence, and that Michael was his boss. Good one. Then I go get my hair done for some wonderful event I have to go to, and it starts raining, doesn't it? I mean, there's rain, and then there's rain. This is definitely rain. Do you get digital TV included with your phone service? No? Well, you could. Hi, guys. Did you know you can call my apartment in New York for the same price as calling your neighbor? My number is 001-212-52... I'll text you.
A place where heroes tread. Somewhere which holds countless memories for so many. An arena that can inspire fear and devotion in equal measure. A combination of the old and the new, Ibrox is undoubtedly one of Europe's finest football stadiums.
It's a great building, and it's a building which is of its time, but also demonstrates the fact that Archibald Leach was the great architect. I mean, he was the maestro as far as football stadiums are concerned.
It is the best stadium in the world, because what Ibrox managed to do is to marry the traditional and the old with, when you come into the actual stadium, state of the art.
The man who built Ibrox, coming up tomorrow on Rangers TV.
shielding your mouth, young man, otherwise you're going to get hurt.
We've got a code of conduct for our players, which refers to the referee decision always being right. And you must accept the referee's decision, because without him or her, there isn't going to be a game.
Can we just hear the coach's voice? I don't want to hear any back chat, messing around. Listen to your coach.
Parents play a big role in training sessions. They're only too happy that their children are learning to play by the rule book.
I've not seen anywhere they've been giving the referee a hard time or talking back to him. They just accept the decision. Sometimes the ref gets it wrong, but they live with it.
It's a fantastic game, actually. It's a physical game, it's a hard game, and it's a very intelligent game as well, and it teaches them a lot of respect for their team members and for the referee as well.
Wait a minute. You can play, he's got his hands on it.
It teaches them things in rugby that they don't get in football, which is why we come down here.
So could football learn from the oval ball game? Well, only if the officials in the firing line get the backing from those at the top.
I think the real issue in football is not so much about whether the referees can do it, because I'm absolutely certain that the referees can do it. The issue is, will they be supported? And the evidence that I've seen so far is that actually the referees are not supported from above by the authorities. In rugby, referees would be completely intolerant of the kind of abuse that they're subjected to in football. Completely intolerant.
There's no broken legs, no broken bones this week. We're learning how to fall, we're learning how to take the tackles and go down.
It's the hardest of team sports, but they're also learning that respect for referees is rule number one. Peter Staunton, Sky Sports.
England under-21 coach Stuart Pearce is right behind the call for more respect for the men in the middle.
I'm totally in favour of it. As I say, managing at Manchester City, that's all we ever said to the players, you know, let the referee referee the game. After